Hello everybody, it's your friendly neighborhood Godzilla fan, JurassicZilla here, back at it again with another video. And this video is going to be part 2 of my whole little Monster X Kaiser Ghidorah theory video. In this video, now I'm going to be talking about how Kaiser Ghidorah could actually work in the Monsterverse, and how Kaiser Ghidorah could actually be Ghidorah's dad. That's right, I'm JurassicZilla, let's get right into the video, shall we?
Just your friendly neighborhood Godzilla fan.
Kaiser Ghidorah. Now, this video isn't going to be connected with the last video I did with Monster X, because normally in Godzilla Final Wars, Monster X and Kaiser Ghidorah are the same thing. But in my theory, Monster X is going to be a separate monster from Kaiser Ghidorah. Kaiser Ghidorah is just going to be a Ghidorah like Ghidorah is. So Kaiser Ghidorah, as I like to call him, the king of the King Ghidorahs. But what makes this King Ghidorah the King Ghidorah? So we do know that Ghidorah from Godzilla, King of the Monsters, is an alien, although we don't know what planet he came from. He arrived at Earth thousands of years ago. He fought Godzilla, lost, and got frozen in ice. Thousands of years later,
2,000 years later,
he awakened from the ice, only to get disintegrated by Godzilla. And you might think that's the end of Ghidorah, he's not coming back. Well, in Godzilla vs. Kong, we did see Ghidorah's skull controlling Mechagodzilla. So what does any of this have to do with Kaiser Ghidorah? Well, the director of Godzilla King of the Monsters, Michael Dougherty, did reveal that there are other Ghidorahs out there besides our main Ghidorah. I probably won't be able to find the tweet because I'm pretty sure he posted it on Twitter one time. I probably won't be able to find it because it's very old, but I do remember people talking about it. Ghidorah does have some sort of family out there. And it makes sense. Ghidorah can't just be the only one of his species. There's going to be more of his species somewhere out in space. And this is exactly where Kaiser Ghidorah comes into play. Let's just say that Kaiser Ghidorah, the king of all of the King Ghidorah species, is actually the dad of our main Ghidorah that we've seen in Godzilla, King of the Monsters. Kaiser Ghidorah sent his son down to Earth in order to conquer Earth, because these Ghidorah species are conquerors. They conquer planets, possibly even destroying the planet. Ghidorah goes down to Earth, but gets frozen. He's trapped in ice. Kaiser Ghidorah never hears back from his son and realizes that Earth is too dangerous to live on and just doesn't care about him. These Ghidorahs are mean. They are rude. Even though Kaiser Ghidorah's son is probably dead on Earth, he doesn't care and he just moves on with his day, conquering other planets. And as we know, Ghidorah breaks out of the ice and ends up defeating Godzilla for a while, and Ghidorah does his alpha call. Where he calls all of the Titans to destroy the planet. But let's just say, maybe when Ghidorah did his alpha call on top of the volcano, he was actually also calling his father, Kaiser Ghidorah, to come down to Earth because he finally has conquered Earth. Kaiser Ghidorah and all of the other Ghidorahs hear the call, and we have a whole flock of Ghidorahs slowly flying to Earth. Eventually we know that Ghidorah does end up dying from Godzilla, but Kaiser Ghidorah doesn't know that. All he heard was that alpha call, and him and all of the other Ghidorahs are on his way. But obviously they're very far away, so it takes a very long time for them to fly to Earth. That's why we could see a whole flock of Ghidorahs come up in the future. Would this be awesome to see? Yes! Do I think this is actually going to happen? No. Although it would be cool to see a whole flock of Ghidorahs come down to Earth and start destroying the planet, I just don't think the Monsterverse would do something like that. I don't think we'll have Ghidorah return and then Godzilla's gotta fight a whole bunch of Ghidorahs again. But if Legendary wanted to do it, they could have this whole thing where Kaiser Ghidorah is the strongest of the Ghidorahs. Kaiser Ghidorah's son, the normal Ghidorah, is the second strongest, but all of the other Ghidorahs there really aren't that strong, to the point where Godzilla and Kong could almost easily kill them all, but Kaiser Ghidorah is the one they really have to look out for. Yet again, I don't think we'll ever see this in the Monsterverse. Yes, it's cool that Michael Dougherty did say that Ghidorah has a family out there, and the possibility of hundreds of Ghidorahs coming down to Earth. It'd be crazy to see. But yet again, I don't think Legendary is going to waste their time and their budget making a movie about that when they could make a movie of their original idea instead of just doing an Invasion of Astro Monsters movie. But I guess that's going to be the end for part 2 with Kaiser Ghidorah. Let me guys know what you think in the comments. Yet again, I don't think you need to have Kaiser Ghidorah in the Monsterverse. We already have normal Ghidorah. We don't really need to see Kaiser Ghidorah. But if you wanted to make Kaiser Ghidorah canon in the Monsterverse, just make it Ghidorah's dad. Or just make it the king of the King Ghidorahs. But yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. Do you want to see Kaiser Ghidorah in the Monsterverse? Do you not want to see him? Let me know in the comments. But anyways, I'm JurassicZilla, and have a great Godzilla day.